But I love an airport bar more than I love a lot of other things.
It's a monopoly.
But it's so expensive.
It's a monopoly.
I mean, you're going to drop $300
easily
and not even get a buzz on. But there's something so cool about hanging out in a bar in an airport.
Well, it's almost necessary at this point too.
Maybe that says
How
more about
travel
you.
is.
Minnesota has tons of these little ones too. It's top
Lakes?
top airport in North America 3 years running.
I just
Really?
don't.
I think
That's
every airport says
not
that.
true.
Because
Indianapolis Airport's like top rated like every year.
and
Check
Pittsburgh also
Minnesota.
says that they are. So I think every airport says that they're the
Yeah, I think it's like college football where they used to do like the AP and the coaches poll. They all just have different sources, and they go, "Yeah, #1 airport in the country, 10 years running."
I would like to see a review on airport bars, though.
I feel like you could do that actually. It's probably a show.
It should be a show. Just the best.
What's that
airport
one
bars
show
in
where
the
that
country.
guy like drank all the time and then he became like what's his name?
Insomniac?
No, not David Tell.
You should have to be divorced at least once to be able to do that job, to rate those bars.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
and
it
you
was-
should be a former like salesman, like a high-level salesman who was
And
always
you,
on the
you should have been denied getting on the plane at least once as well.
Yeah.
Be over intoxicated.
Also, Todd, it might say something about you that you have to spend $300 to get a buzz at the airport bar.
I'm hardened.
Take a weekend off, pal.
Yeah, kick it on back and crack a cold one. Yeah, the boys are about to go on. Just shooting the shit and letting it rip. Hey, let's go. It's time for Heartland Radio.
Here we go. Welcome to Heartland Radio 2.0. It is Sunday, late morning for us.
Sorry.
It's Monday for you or Tuesday, whatever day you listen to this. It's a different day than the day we're recording it on. I am here. Diggs is here. Nick Morato's here. Bailey is here. And our brother from another country to the north, Gump.
Thank you.
What's up, buddy?
Customs was a little sticky this time.
Were they?
yeah?
Yeah, there were some questions being asked.
Which customs? U.S.?
Yeah. In Vancouver, I went through U.S. Customs to get to Minnesota. So I said, I'm just going for Thanksgiving, visit family and friends. When was the last time you were here? 2 months ago. Same place? Yep. Are you from the U.S.? Nope. Stared at me for about 10 seconds. Okay, see you later.
Oh, that's smooth sailing, you ask me.
Yeah,
Not bad. I mean,
Yeah.
we're probably one more question away from the blue glove coming out. But we're all right. We made it.
It did help probably that it's Thanksgiving time.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah. And if they look back, I think every year for a while, this time of year, you've come to the U.S.,
Yeah,
right?
this would be the 4th year in a row I've been here for Thanksgiving. So,
Yeah, I came back every time.
Right?
You just didn't
problem.
stay for 3 months.
Yeah, the story adds up.
Gump was, he stayed at my place. I knew he was coming, all that stuff. He's like, I'll let you know when I'm coming. I'm like, don't worry about it. Door's going to be unlocked. I forgot. I didn't forget he was coming, but somehow I locked the door and forgot I had done that.
You got a lot of other things going on. We
Yeah.
understand. Your home's under assault.
Oh, yeah. I put together some IKEA furniture, all that shit. I'm being invaded by mice.
What's the number up to?
24.
Jesus Christ.
24
I thought at 10 you were going to call an expert.
On 23 traps. Got the double
Dude.
kill.
I'm not going to lie.
Two mice.
I shoved a blanket under the door last night, so there was no entrance for them.
It's probably smart. Yeah, you got two mice in one trap.
I don't think it's ever happened before. It's the first time. I should send a picture to the trap company. Let them know. Look
You
what
could be a
happened.
spokesman for this
I
company if
know.
you wanted to.
It just never ends. Dude. I didn't even put traps out last night because I'm just so fucking bored with it. I'm going to come up with a new way. I mean, it happens within 15 minutes of setting the trap. In the laundry room. 'Cause all you got to do is shut the doors, turn the lights off, and then 15 minutes later,
Have you researched mice infestations to see like what the potential amount of mice in your house could be?
I'm scared to find out. I've had a couple people hit me up on social media that are exterminators to say they'll come remedy it. I guess I just have to explore because we've talked about doing it, and then I think they poison them. And then there's
Oh, you
concern:
can't have that.
do they just die inside the walls? Do they start to stink? You know what I mean? I don't know. I
Can't
to
have
ask
the
more
can't have the
questions.
dogs eating poison rats or poison mice.
No, my dogs do nothing to deter those mice from running rampant. They just
Probably working together.
probably. Yeah, because they're like, hey, I'll knock some food out of my bowl while I'm eating.
If you had a camera at your house, it would just be like 18 mice riding your Great Dane throughout the day.
The one in the sink.
And then they hear the garage door when you get home and they all scatter back into the.
Those dogs are going to turn on you.
They are.
Those mice are going to come in riding like Lord of the Rings, all those creatures on the elephant type situation at you one day.
I keep waiting for them to get that disease we keep talking about, the crazy disease where they go, rabid.
Oh, yeah.
And they would just start attacking in force. There's like thousands of them.
If you create a new black plague from your house, I'm
Oh.
gonna be pretty
It's already
pissed.
started.
Yeah.
What if my house is ground zero for the next big plague?
It's not. China's already got a couple cases of it.
Do they?
Yeah. 2 people.
Leave it to China with the bubonics. All the swine, all the pigs are going to be gone soon.
What do you mean?
So there's African swine flu that has spread to all kinds of countries now throughout Asia, and China is the biggest producer of pork.
Really?
Yeah, so they say we might lose
Oh yeah, Mushu.
a quarter. We might lose a quarter of all the pigs in the world.
I mean, I feel like it's pretty easy to make more pigs.
I don't know, but it's going to affect prices.
This is a big win for
Pork
the vegans.
prices. Big
Bacon's
win.
already expensive.
Bacon's already expensive. Sausage is already expensive. Hey, Boston Connor and Zito are here, everybody. Look at that. Just wandering in whenever they want.
I see you guys show up.
Fashionably late, Jonas?
Yeah, let us stop the podcast real quick so we can shift around and change the camera angles and everything.
Fashionably late, Jonas?
Thanks for the text too to let us know you were going to be late because we could have delayed 10 minutes, but
That's on us.
you know what? You guys are big stars now. Just jet
Oh,
setting
yeah.
the world.
Oh, no. Go, please.
Yeah,
please.
there's no need.
Please, Todd.
He's got his star sunglasses on. He's too big for this show. Too big for this show.
No. Not true.
Hey, you looking to go to a Yoda Boy concert? Tickets are usually complicated and confusing. You'll find that if you go to anywhere else to get your tickets other than SeatGeek. SeatGeek, they're our friends. It's the simplest way to buy tickets. It's the smartest way to buy tickets. I can't say this enough. Download the SeatGeek app right now. It will change your ticket buying life. They go to all the other ticket buying platforms.
Yeah.
And they say, look, you got this much money to spend. These are absolutely the best seats anybody else has to offer. We're bringing them to you right now. They do all the legwork for you. Make SeatGeek your go-to app for finding the best deals on every type of ticket. Download the SeatGeek app and enter the promo code Heartland and get $10 off your first SeatGeek purchase. Go see a live event and use SeatGeek. So we're talking about. Don't worry about it. If we lose all the pork, there's African swine flu infecting all the pigs in Asia. Asia is the biggest producer of pork. So everything that I love in my world is going to cost twice what it used to if this happens.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around why Asia's the biggest producer of pork.
I think they're the biggest producer of everything at this point.
I mean, you have that much land. You got to fill it with something.
Yeah, but they got to fill it with that land is filled with people. There are a lot of people.
That's Japan.
Yeah, I think
You don't think China has a lot of people?
Yeah, they
They
also
do,
have a
but
lot of
They
land.
got a lot of
I
people with
think
a lot of
they're
land.
densely packed into a couple areas.
Yeah.
Yeah, farmland.
They're not all packed behind that wall?
Like World War Z, they're all
I think that's
climbing
for.
over the wall.
I think that's for keeping the pigs in. You know what I'm saying?
The wall.
Oh, yeah. That's how. Otherwise, all the pigs would leave.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
They travel
The
across.
only thing keeping it from spreading to here.
Yeah.
I know. I guess people are spreading it.
Swine flu?
Yeah. Like
Through
it
sex?
doesn't infect you through your body, but you carry stuff from those countries back and it ends up in the trash and trash gets fed to pigs.
And that's how World War Z started, right?
There we go. Oh, it did start with the pigs.
I think
What
I haven't
was
seen
it?
that movie in years.
I'm
gonna
not sure
make it.
specifically. I mean, I'm just,
Wasn't the I don't remember.
That was that other
was
movie.
cancer.
That was that other movie that started with the pigs.
The Bay of Pigs.
28 days later.
Animal Farm.
No.
Oh, Charlotte's Web.
There was an apocalyptic like viral type movie that
It
started
had
with
Claire
an infection of
Danes, I
pigs.
think.
Babe.
Was it Planet of the Apes?
It was Claire Danes. Oh my God, yes. And
Homeland.
No. In the movie, it starts. She has an affair
Yeah.
with a guy in Asia somewhere. I don't know if it was China or.
And she's at some meeting or something, and somebody touches a pig, and it just goes.
Oh, yeah. dude.
Contagion. Contagion.
Yeah, it was.
Yes, good call,
There
Gump.
it is.
So actually, adultery started the whole thing.
I'm glad. Well, it is a deadly sin.
Yep.
A pig, one way or another.
Wash your hands, folks.
Wash your hands after you cheat on your husband, you nasty hoe.
Fucking Claire Danes.
So if that happens, I'm gonna be upset. Sausage is my favorite thing.
But no, also China has 2 cases of the bubonic black plague going on right now.
I tell you, China's gonna be the end of us one way or another.
For sure.
Either war or a disease.
Well, they also have to wipe out like half of their population. They got over 1 billion people. It's their own problem, really. I
Yeah,
think
they
it's more-
need diseases.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to cut back.
The Earth is fighting back on China. I mean, someone has to do it.
Did you guys ever play that video? It wasn't a video game. It was a cell phone game where the goal was to spread disease throughout the earth. And
Plague.
Pandemic.
no, is that what it was called?
There's a couple different ones.
Yeah, they're all the same.
There's
That
one that's
was
free and there's
an
one that you pay for.
Awesome
So-
game, Todd. You would enjoy it very much.
I think I
you
would.
You pick virus or bacteria or whatever, and then you decide where you want it to start, and then you could pick like if you wanted to
Like you,
Be airborne.
or whatever. And
Are
then,
these man-made viruses?
no, it's
it
just
depends.
like maybe.
Because I prefer we die by a man-made.
But then you just watch like boats and planes on the screen like take it to different countries, and then the countries get infected. It's a pretty. If you're a sick fuck, it's an awesome
Yeah,
game.
you got to hurry up
Really?
into some countries because they're more advanced and they'll come up with immunizations.
I have it on my phone right now called Infection.
So
There it
it's
is,
your
yeah.
job to infect the entire world's population.
Yes.
and
Awesome.
end it.
How does
Yes.
it start? How does that game start?
You just like pick a point and your disease.
So you
and
type
then
in
you
a
just
disease
kind of watch
name.
it grows.
You type in my last name was Balls.
Okay.
Obviously.
So it's like Oregon
with a
Trails.
Z.
Pretty much.
You get to pick if it's a bacteria, a virus, a fungus, or a prion. You pick it.
What's a prion?
By the way,
It kills people.
Semantics. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
bacteria spreads quicker, but it's easier to cure. So I always went viral. I mean, it takes a
Yeah.
little bit
Yeah.
longer to kill everyone, but everyone's gonna die.
Viral's the move.
That's like avian bird flu.
Correct.
Yeah. So
So
many.
what a pull from Z.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what is the avian bird flu?
I don't know. I think just birds die, and then there's like poop that comes out of them.
Well, it started with the
and it hits
Sounds
your
right.
car.
started with
Yeah.
the ladies. The ladies would go door to
Good luck.
door selling makeup, and then the one lady got pooped on, and then she started spreading it. And that's the Avon
her
bird.
mouth?
The Avon bird.
Put it in my mouth.
It's in the makeup. Fuck your pink Cadillac. You're killing the world. There is the flat Earth thing still spreading, right? And it's growing.
Who's the
which
basketball
I don't
player?
understand.
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie.
Yeah,
I think he
he
was
did
just
it
fucking
jokingly,
around,
but
though,
David
yeah.
Weiss, who I guess is he's a mogul in the world of alternative energy and whatnot. He is really spreading this message, and they just did a survey. And by the way, I don't know how, like, we can see out of an airplane window the curvature of the Earth on a good day.
Oh,
But
yeah.
still, it keeps growing. And they just did a survey, YouGov, I think, that does, it's big surveys. Out of a sample size of 8,000 people, 1 out of 6 Americans in that survey have doubt that the world is round.
Really?
That's just people like Diggs
There's-
checking that
Whoa.
box just to throw it off.
But if it is true,
I'm trying to think if he's right or wrong.
here's my thoughts. If it is true, is how much better our country would be if we could reduce the population
By one out of
out of every
6.
6.
Oh, that'd be great.
So maybe this is a good way to qualify who we get rid of.
Well, there's about 12 people that work in this office at any given day, so that's
two
too
of
gone.
them.
Or you know what? I'll go the other way. If they're right, somehow, some way, I'll take the L.
Yeah,
Get rid of us. Let
you're
them
right on
have
5 out of 6 of us.
You just give it
Let
to the
'em have
flat
it.
earthers.
it. If you're that committed and you've done the research and you put in the time and you're willing to ostracize your life for that belief and you turn out to be right, you deserve it.
If it is that way, they should kill the rest of the non-flat earthers that we are. They should build a plank off of the edge of the earth, and we just have to walk off.
I
of
like
it.
that a lot.
That's pretty cool, right?
Oh, it is cool.
I'm trying to think
It's
of
a
how.
great way to do it.
I'm trying to think of how we kill the flat earthers if we are correct. Because you can't build a plank
Stone them,
off
maybe?
of a circle.
I think you
Right.
just send them up in a ship.
We
and
put them on a
they're
continuous
gone.
loop-to-loop
Yeah.
on a roller coaster.
It's like that old game where you just got to run on that ball and not fall into the lava.
Yeah. I think we put him in orbit. Let him just
And let him
circle the
space.
Earth
So they had
forever.
to
Just
See the-
looking at the fucking.
Yeah. See? Here we go again. See? Just for the rest of their days.
That's the way to do it.
Put them on there with a bunch of sick pigs.
I mean, they can look up at the moon and the sun, which are both circles, and other stars and planets that are clearly circles. And
Well, in
then
their defense,
we're just the only
they
cubed
don't see
planet.
the whole circle.
What do you mean?
Like they don't see the 3D portion of it.
Those are also just projections in the sky.
Oh, because they don't
Yeah.
have the glasses on.
Yeah.
Reflection of light, all that stuff.
Do you think they're
No,
eyes
it's
are
a
just
projector.
messed up?
yeah.
3D glasses. What?
Like the whole colorblind discussion we've had. Do you
Yeah.
think their eyes are just messed up, where they have trouble seeing like certain circular objects?
Maybe.
They would have to have trouble seeing everything.
Maybe they do.
They also believe we're stationary, that we're not orbiting anything, that we don't revolve.
So
The planet does not revolve.
you think they only see in 2D?
Yeah, like Paper Mario.
That'd be pretty cool.
A long ball.
What if we gave them a pop-up book?
Are there animals that only see in 2D?
Dogs.
Dogs
No,
only
that's
no.
Oh,
Black
not
and white.
true.
Black and
Black
white.
and white.
2 colors. I was halfway right.
Is that true? They only see in 2 colors?
Yeah, black and white.
Really?
I think so. I never asked them.
Nobody
but-
knows.
can't confirm that.
I don't know.
Look over here.
Hey, the goal on you to not only show up late, but to walk in here with sandals.
Oh,
on.
shut the fuck up.
It's coming. I knew it was
Unbelievable.
coming.
I wanted to be nice to you today. but
I'm
this
fucking
is
comfy right now.
This is after you almost
Died.
Ah,
killed
shut
the
everybody.
up.
hotel room in Pittsburgh.
I stepped in poo in Phil's car, and it was I left the shoes
In Phil's car.
I've never smelled a worse smell, and I wish Ty or Evan was here to back me up than that hotel room when you took your shoes off, and you knew it too.
No,
you knew it.
no.
You were, I'm gonna go shower because you knew.
Yeah, because the poop fucking infested in. It was like the fucking bird
How did
flu.
you get poop from Phil's car?
I don't
He's
know. He
lying.
probably has dogs in there. I
There's
don't know.
No way.
Maybe
Todd,
his
you want to
dog-
kill those mice? You let him walk in your house bare feet. They're all dead.
I mean, this
no,
is just the
it's good.
scene from The Office, too. This is Kevin Malone getting his shoes destroyed.
Well, it's good that you have your shoes out because you're airing them out.
I'm wearing
Yeah,
them
you're
out.
airing
No,
them.
actually, I left them in the hotel room, so Ty's is probably gonna get a charge for like poop infested shoes.
those-
gonna be
That
like
room
a-
is shut
it's gonna be
down.
like-
That room's quarantined. Talk
Those
about
maids didn't
contagion.
deserve that.
Like Jerry Seinfeld's car.
It is.
They're,
It was that
they're never
bad.
be able to rent that room again.
It's gonna become a custodial closet.
Evan walked into the room late while Zito was already in the shower. And he looked at Ty and I, and there was like this distressed look on his face, like we did something. And I was like, whoa, 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 no. That was Z. He goes, oh, okay. I was gonna say.
It was the shoes though.
What did you do today? Because
They don't
I
smell?
don't smell them right now, so it's.
Well,
step
I
up
didn't.
here.
I didn't step in poop. It's simple as that.
No, he
It
kept
wasn't
it
a
on the
poop
sandals.
smell though. It was.
Body odor?
Yeah.
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 Is
Foot
it a
odor. It was
distinct
sweat.
difference?
I mean,
Old
there's
eggs.
foot deodorant down there.
What do you mean?
It's on a bar.
Oh, Manscaped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up, man.
Shout out.
Shout out Landscape. Use it, bro.
Oh, I did today, and it smells amazing. I don't know if they're on the ads today, but thank you, Manscaped.
How'd everybody's weekend go? You went to Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I did a In-N-Out bachelor party.
Good burger.
Huh?
Oh, never mind.
They are good.
Oh, In-N-Out.
In-N-Out,
Yeah,
yeah.
I get it.
In-N-Out
They're not
burger.
on the East Coast, but went home for a kind of a bachelor party. He did his actual bachelor party a few weeks ago in New Orleans. Couldn't make it, so then they did another one in Pittsburgh.
For you?
Kind of, for some people with like kids and stuff who couldn't make it.
Fair enough.
Things of that nature.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. All we did was like all of our friends from there. We just went to a clubhouse of the golf course that we're always at, and we drank there for like 6 hours.
Also, one of my other favorite places to drink.
Got
It's
hammered.
A good golf course.
course?
It is. Got home at like 1 a.m. Ooh. Alarm went off about 5:30 this morning to get back here for the show on time.
Nice.
I was ready at 10 in the morning. I was ready to go.
Just 5.5 hours away. It was not bad. It was a good time.
That sounds awesome.
It's nice to go back and just get hammered and bullshit with your boys. And
Yeah, catch up.
we didn't. I mean, you don't need other people. We just sat there and watched football and fucking made fun of each other for 6 hours.
Living the dream.
Yeah.
But then when the Bachelor took his like 7th or 8th pickle back and threw up in the glass, we decided that was the night.
Nice.
Called it a night then.
Nice.
No, I'm jealous. I didn't go. It's my favorite things.
Picklebacks.
No, making fun of people.
Oh,
making
yeah.
fun of each other and watching football. I hate picklebacks.
Yep.
What'd you do, Connor?
I just hung out, lived the dream. I don't know if you guys saw Auburn, Georgia, that camera guy getting knocked
yeah.
the hell
Oh, my
out.
God.
I'm surprised it
woman.
doesn't happen more.
It was a woman.
Woman.
And did
It
you hear
was?
the announcer? The
Pretty
announcer
sexist of you.
just was out to lunch. It was awful. dude.
Really?
Yeah. Just put.
She got a knee to the head?
Well, he
Like
was
making fun of her?
Oh, he was laughing.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
it was bad. And the guy's like, actually, I think that was a woman.
What's her health
She had to
at?
go
She
to
like
the hospital. It's
Yeah,
not
she
good.
was like
Fractured face?
stretchered. I didn't get a report.
Probably.
but-
that camera went right in her. Like she was taking a photo, obviously, right?
Oh,
She's
we
doing
got
something.
to see the photo.
and that's what the
Just his knee.
that's what the
Or is, like, his
announcer
dick?
the announcer was like, oh, it's just somebody taking a photo, and the other guy was like, no.
Like last couple of weeks, I've been having like the photo access area over there, and I've seen like 3 big hits happen, and I'm surprised that like you were just saying it doesn't happen more. But
Oh,
yeah.
dude, I would pay if you got ran over on the sideline.
no, my quick feet, I just bounce out. Like there was a like 450-pound guy, like on his knee
said he
taking
wasn't as
photos.
quick as you?
He was not quick at all, but he absorbed the whole hit. The football player just fell over.
Like the blob.
yeah, he just fucking absorbed it.
You
though.
knew it was bad because her body just laid there like sideways, like Family Guy style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't move. And it was like, oh no.
Like the
when you're
grape girl?
twisted like that. Yeah, when you're twisted like that, it's never
It's
good.
the awkward body position where you just know, oh,
Where you know they're
she's
not conscious
out.
enough to
Yeah.
to
Just-
not be uncomfortable.
Yeah, not to worry about how dumb they look.
Shout out that cheerleader though that called the medical staff right away.
Oh, to come over? Oh, you know it's
Doesn't
bad
even
when
say,
someone.
doesn't even like go to she's all right. Just literally calls medical
Yeah.
staff right away.
Is that Big Ben? The greatest clock tower of all time?
Oh yeah, or the quarterback.
It's not the greatest clock tower of all time. Because if movement made a clock tower, that'd be the greatest clock tower.
When it comes to timepieces, they're the best.
Facts only.
Holy shit, it's almost the holidays again. Movement watches have you covered this season with hundreds of watches, blue light glasses, sunnies, and jewelry styles to choose from. I believe sunnies are sunglasses, but I'm not positive. I think so, though. Yeah. Stuff your stockings, impress your family, wow your partners, or treat yourself because we know you're dressing up with the perfect gift. And Movement is making it easy. Beautiful curated gift boxes, his and her gift guides, and free and quick shipping right to your door just in time for the holidays. My new favorite is the Ghost.
That's a good one.
Polished rose gold face, white dial, gray leather band. It's sleek, it's simple, and it goes with everything, especially because the band is interchangeable with other straps on the store.
Love an interchangeable band.
Changes everything.
Love it. Movement watches are the perfect gift for family, friends, or your significant other. It's my go-to move every Christmas and birthday. I get so many compliments when I wear my Movement watch. People love the super sleek and clean look it has, and they always assume I spent a fortune on it. But of course, we know better than that.
Oh,
I didn't. I didn't spend it. I didn't spend
It
it
looks expensive, but it ain't.
because the watch started just $95.
What?
So affordable.
I don't know where you're from, but that's not a fortune.
That's not a fortune.
No,
It is in some countries.
some countries, yes.
Not in this one.
Not in this one. It's a clean design, minimal and really quality product. Movement has sold almost 2 million watches in over 160 countries.
Wow.
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 Do you want me to do it?
Do it.
All right, I'm going to
Call
action.
it. Yes.
Be the big winner this holiday season with a gift from Movement. Get 15% off today with free shipping and free returns by going to mvmt.com/heartland. Go to mvmt.com/heartland. Join the music. Join the movement.
And join the music.
What did you join the music?
Fucking Gloria Stefan.
I don't know.
Tony!
My brain's on its last lap.
What? He said Tony,
Double down!
Tony Pickles.
I don't know. Back to the podcast.
So you had quite a journey here. We talked about you're starting to get more questions at the border, Gump.
Yeah, we'll be all right, though.
I don't think that was bad, though.
No.
If that's as bad as it gets, not bad. I almost locked you out, almost forgot, and you almost froze.
Oh
to
yeah, I
death
forgot.
in my
You
front.
didn't finish that story, did you?
Luckily, my dogs went totally ape shit.
How long were you outside?
Woke me up.
I was literally only out there for like 5 minutes, but I didn't get in till like 12:30 last night.
Yeah.
So I like
Was
Uber
there-
dropped me off, and I'm like standing outside. I'm like, holy fuck.
I mean, I literally thought I would just be up when cause usually I'm up that late, but I fell asleep early, and it was like a coma sleep. and then I heard my dogs going absolutely bonkers. So I walk out there, and I'm still kind of out of it. Well, I thought about it. I did. I was like, should I get the gun? I was like, let me go see what's going on first.
Gumpy, you're lucky.
I was legit standing there. I had my hand up just in case. I pictured Todd.
Pussy on the pavement.
Because I went through the kitchen and just rounded, kind of like cut the pie around the corner and looked, and I see a person, and I'm like, oh shit, here we go. And then I see a big suitcase. I'm like, oh, it's Gumpy. Shit.
I just imagine you fall asleep in your karate outfit. Just fucking ready to go at
I
all
love
times.
that Gumpy, like outside in 25-degree weather, he knows that there's a chance Todd will shoot him. Guarantee the thought of like calling the pub never even crosses his mind. Like, he'd rather get shot.
I'd rather get shot
on.
at.
Also lucky those mice didn't come out there and just scoop you up like a wave and ride you around.
I'm surprised they were like, "Come on, man, we can get you in over here."
Come on, we got
got a big
dog food. Come on.
I've been messaging Todd like every day. I'm like, so how many mice are we talking about here?
Could be thousands. Could be thousands. There's this bucket. People have been sending me this on social media. You can buy this metal roller thing, right, on the internet, and then you feed like a metal rod through it, and you drill holes for each side of that metal rod in a 5-gallon bucket. No, and 5-gallon bucket, and it sits through there. And it spins, so you put peanut butter in the middle of it, and you put boards like ramps so it can get up to it. They go across, and they spin, and they fall into the bucket. Problem, I mean,
Are there spikes at the bottom bucket?
It has
Because
to be.
we devised this already.
yeah, they use water to drown them. I don't want to do
mean,
that.
That's
Come on.
inhumane.
Let's
Yeah.
be humane.
I just
Put
wanted
spikes.
to
Put spikes.
drop in there.
Put Jello.
And I want to see how many live mice I can get in the bucket, and then take them.
Sell them to snake stores.
Yeah,
Pennies.
I think you should probably put brush and leaves and stuff over the top of it.
Yeah, have to.
cloak it. I should just dig a hole in the where the drain is in the laundry room. Just take that out. Put a fake cover over it with a little plate of cheese in the middle.
Yeah, but then
and when
Zito
they hit, they
will
go
fall in.
down in the drain.
Do the bucket thing.
Yeah, I think I will because I've watched some time lapse cameras on it or whatever, and this one dude got 70 mice in one night. He put it on his barn.
Jesus.
It was just one after another, pump, just falling in there.
I mean,
It's all fun and games. So you get one American Ninja Warrior mouse that's just sitting there, and
Yeah, some did make it across.
You should definitely set up a camera too.
I know.
I think we got.
We have 8 GoPros we can use.
No.
Yeah, maybe an exterminator. I mean, what are we talking about? It sounds like you got
70
thousands of fucking mice.
Hey,
I might
hey.
crash on Nick's couch a few nights.
Hey,
Too late, bro. You're already infested.
we got a few more weeks of this. Let's keep it
Yeah,
rolling.
see how high I can get my personal trap count up to. I'm up to 24. You guys, messed
As of
up.
right now, you might be like a super mouse, set up of 1 million mice.
Oh, yeah.
And they just form into you. So you're not really Todd anymore.
Become Lord of the Mice.
Yeah,
Just walk around with the army of mice following me,
mice god.
playing my flute. Nick, what'd you do this weekend?
I binge watched a lot of TV.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah? Give us some
Disney Plus?
recommendations.
Well, let's talk about because I know you guys seen a couple. But let's talk about them. What do we think about the Mandalorian?
Oh my god, it's unbelievable. I love it.
it moved very fast.
I liked it.
Interested to
Which
see
is
what you
good,
think
though.
because you're not a Star Wars guy.
Yeah.
Well, 2 minutes in, I heard Pedro Pascal's voice, and I was like, okay, and it hooked me. I didn't like that old pig guy. He scared me a lot.
You're
Nick,
a Boba Fett
Nick
guy.
Nolte.
That's who that was.
That's Nick
Yeah.
Nolte.
Yeah.
That was his real face. Then, huh?
Yeah, they basically just took his real face and shrunk him.
I mean, I'm gonna keep watching it. I wouldn't say that I was completely sold after the first episode, but I wasn't like,
Yeah,
I wasn't
see,
like I'm gonna stop watching.
The big
it.
reveal at the end had no impact on you because you're not a Star Wars guy. And I'm not. Gonna
Yeah.
Well,
spoil
I mean,
it.
I know who the fuck that guy is at the end.
Do you?
Spoiled you.
But do you understand the pretext of him being there?
No, nerd, I don't.
Okay. Well, then you shouldn't love it as much, all right? Damn it.
Confused you are, Tony.
That guy.
What was the first thing you went to on Disney Plus? What was the first
It was
movie?
that.
you
Mandalorian.
Rookie of the
It was
year.
that.
Yeah, Mandalorian.
That's the whole reason I really wanted
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So then I switched over to Apple TV and I watched the morning show, which was interesting. Great cast. It's like a much
Don't even
much
fucking
better
don't.
version of the
It's not.
newsroom that used to be on HBO.
You can't get that many muches better than that show.
It was actually interesting, and there were
Fuck
things that were
off.
happening.
Wait, what's the
damn it.
newsroom?
Just one of the.
Exactly.
That was where I fell in love with Olivia Munn.
Oh, really?
Jeff Daniels.
Jeff Daniels.
But Todd, you'll be happy to know this one has Jennifer Aniston, and she looks great.
I know. I
Okay.
want to see it.
Is Applegate in it too? Or
No,
Christina Applegate?
Christina?
No, it's Reese Witherspoon.
There it is. Same
Yeah.
blonde.
Also, she's a good one.
Yeah. Sweet Home Alabama.
Come on now. And then Walk the Line.
And fucking Billy Crudup out of nowhere just pops on the screen. Like, oh, where's Billy Crudup been? Oh, there he is.
How do you watch Apple TV?
Jailbreak Fire Stick.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not paying.
How much is it a month to get
For
it?
Apple?
Yeah.
I don't know. You should
Theirs
just
weren't that expensive.
Do
If
have
you
a
buy
phone?
an Apple product, you get like a year for free.
Okay. I was
So
gonna
if
say
you buy the new phone or a laptop,
If you have Apple TV, though, you can't download apps. You just get the apps that are on it.
No, there's an app store for Apple TV.
Is there?
Yeah.
Come on, pal.
I would
Maybe
just
not in
get
Canada.
cast it from my phone, right? That's the way to do it.
You could, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so fake news.
That's how I do Disney Plus.
Fake Newsroom's good. It's longer episodes, so
What's longer?
like an hour ish, maybe more.
Oh,
I
that's
lost
fine.
track of
I
time
like
there.
that.
And then what was the other one? C with
yeah.
Jason Momoa. Jason
Oh, yeah.
Mimosa.
Oh.
It was.
Jason Mimosa.
I didn't personally like it so much because there's something about watching a show about blind people that I couldn't.
Oh, it's a show? I thought that was
Yeah.
going to be a movie.
No, it's a series.
Huh.
It's
all these people are releasing TV shows.
Yeah, and it
Like,
costs a ton of money because they basically did what Game of Thrones did and shot on location
yeah.
out in the wilderness. And incredibly shot, beautiful, kind of a cool story about a virus that knocks out.
Do you
the
need to
human-
know sign language?
No,
No, they can
they don't
talk.
even use Braille. They use
Well, I
these
guess
little.
sign language wouldn't be good for
blind people.
blind people. So.
Yeah, I don't think it's for deaf. I didn't even catch that you said that.
I didn't either until I thought about it.
So this virus, ironic that we were talking about earlier, wipes out.
Oh, I get it. You're an idiot.
The real battle of wits. Sorry.
Dix told Zito to mark it, and Zito's like, why would I mark that?
No, I didn't. Go ahead, Nick. Sorry.
Don't let him be an idiot. Stop your
Virus wipes out the population. Okay.
Okay. Their eyes.
The last like 2 million people that are left can't see.
Okay.
So, and they think anyone who can see is a witch or believes in seeing or eyesight is a heretic. So that's
Really?
like the premise of it.
So people are faking it, essentially?
No,
Can Jason see?
no, okay, no one,
No, wait, I can't see,
no
bro.
one can see. And I'm
Okay.
just watching it, and it's just like they're feeling around for everything, and I don't know. It wasn't for
I feel
me.
like it'd be frustrating to watch.
It is
Well,
frustrating.
Like, it's right there.
How can blind people tell if they can't see though?
That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean?
Like, how do they depict a witch if no one can see? How could they tell if one person can't?
Last
they-
episode,
they-
everyone's going to be seeing.
They speak about someone who they associate with this guy who is this known heretic who believes in eyesight.
Could they? So they could all see before the disease came.
No, this is like
years and
like
years.
there's no more cities. These people are living in huts
Gotcha.
in the woods.
I will say, best movie to have like eyesight, Pitch Black. Remember that movie? With Vin Diesel?
Nope.
Never mind.
No.
It's a classic.
Is it?
Pitch black.
Yeah.
Pitch Black.
Yeah, they wear those big goggles.
Oh, yeah. You've seen it.
Oh yeah,
Was that the name of it?
Vin Diesel.
There's he made
Thought
other
it
ones.
was,
Chronicles of Riddick are the ones
Chronicles
after.
of Riddick.
But the original one that
Oh, okay.
started all off was
All
called
right.
Pitch Black.
But I
Okay.
think it's
I
like
know what you're
where
talking about
Bird
now.
Box was interesting. 'Cause
Yeah.
you got a glimpse into that, and it was a short period of time, and it was that story was boom set and then over. This one is obviously a full length TV show series of people not being able to see in the woods.
What's it on?
Apple TV.
Oh, it is.
It's kind of like I don't know. It just wasn't for me. Some people are definitely gonna love it though.
I want to
It's well
do.
done.
Momoa gets a lot of love too.
Yeah.
I want to do a TV show about a blind serial killer.
There you
But
go.
he's like, he wants to be a serial killer, but he's not good at it because he can't see. So like, he has a girl over after a date, you know, and he's planning on, it's like American Psycho. He plans on killing her after, and he gets her a drink and sits it down, and she goes to pick it up, and he just grabs a knife real quick, starts swinging. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm way over here. What are you? Come closer to my voice.
Yeah, I mean, there's a big battle scene
That would be
in
a
the show,
funny show, Todd.
I know, right?
just like
Have
that.
you written it?
No, I've come up with the premise.
So it'd be like Dexter, but just him blind the whole time.
Yeah,
Just
That would
missing
be
every-
hilarious.
So he tries to get better.
Copyright.
Copyright.
Okay, good.
Smelling everything.
You said there's a battle scene in it?
Yeah, and they connect way too often for it to like. It would be much more like what you described if it was.
Well,
Yeah.
senses get
In real
stronger.
life.
yeah.
Yeah.
They do. They have
That's
people who
true.
can smell really good and hear really well.
Right. And if you went like generations of that, and that was the only people in the world, you probably would get pretty good at getting around.
And they totally, like 5 minutes in, no spoilers, but here's a quick little spoiler. Momoa does another like Under Armour Game of Thrones speech where he's like rallying the troops.
Like
which was smart. You got to lead off.
Okay.
I
Absolutely.
like that you threw Under Armour in there.
That's what it was when he did it around the campfire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
One of those.
It sounds like a spin-off of his Dothraki.
it was the
character.
hawk.
Yeah.
It was the
Without
hawk.
eyes.
It was the hawk.
It was like a Haka Dothraki.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
awesome.
Nice. He's a badass.
Yeah, he is.
That's the sound Zito made this morning when he remembered that we had a podcast that he was late for. He was crying he wanted to leave yet, and he has no excuse to be late because you know what? His car's running great.
It is.
It
right.
starts every time.
Yep.
He puts the key in the ignition
Never dies.
and turns it. And why is that? Because of our friends at Advanced Auto Parts. Hooked him up with a new battery.
APC.
They are truly our friends, and they're worried about you too. That's why they're offering right now free battery tests.
Yes.
You take your car up there, they'll test your battery for free, let you know how much life you got left on it. You know what? And if you need a new one, you do have to buy it, but they'll put it in for free. They'll put it in for you.
Wow.
Maybe you're not a mechanic.
Maybe
you
not.
don't know how to replace your battery. Let people that know how to do it for you.
Good idea.
So nice.
And like I said, they're our friends. They're good people. Otherwise, we wouldn't refer you to there. And also, we've added something here.
What?
If you use the promo code PAT20, PAT20, you get 20% off items when you shop online.
Wow.
At shop.advancedautoparts.com.
They have everything.
New
That's
wiper blades for the winter?
new
Let's
wiper
go.
blades.
What? Wipe it up?
Antifreeze?
Oh, that liquid?
Anti-freeze it up?
Maybe you want a new oil filter.
Oh.
You know what? Or maybe you want a new battery because after your test,
Correct.
they said that you don't have much life left.
Steering wheel
Go
cover?
online and buy it. Get 20% off. Steering wheel
Smart.
covers, driving gloves, whatever you
Lock
want.
it.
They got it.
Oh, yeah.
Club.
The club. That's what it was called.
Shop
Ain't
dot-
nobody stealing your car.
Shop.advancedautoparts.com. Promo code PAT20 for 20% off. Let's get back to it.
I actually have a little sound clip in my car right now.
Oh, it does sound good. It didn't sound like that
Strong.
before.
No.
Advanced.
Strong.
New battery.
I got about 8
Aquaman.
episodes in on Jack Ryan season 2.
It's the best.
It's great.
It's the best, man. Since that's my favorite since Homeland stopped.
It's very similar to Homeland.
Yeah.
Not very similar. I mean, there's
A little more
obviously not-
action-packed.
there's
But
not-
if you like Homeland, you're gonna like
Yeah.
Jack Ryan.
I like season 2 better than season 1 as well.
I did too.
Okay.
Like season 2 gets. There's just so much action. That's the one thing about Homeland was like, it was awesome. The story was great. It was always good. But there were sometimes you're like, all right, I'm ready for somebody to get killed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Jack Ryan, you don't have to wait.
Like this, any scene with the daughter, you're like, all right, I'm ready for her to die.
Yeah.
The
We just
first,
shut her
the
up.
first 2 seasons of Homeland could be like my top of
so
any
good.
show.
That
Any
first
show ever.
season.
First season's the
I've
best
only seen
season
the
of
first.
TV
Yeah,
of
the
all
first
time.
season's
By
unbelievable.
far, yeah. Every episode ends like a season finale.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah.
What else you see? Anything else we need to
That was
put
a lot.
on the radar?
Yeah. No, I think that was it. I think.
I was looking in the Apple TV. I was thinking about getting it just for that
Get
series.
the package.
So
Oh, Apple
I'll get
TV,
it.
sorry.
I'll wait till I get my new phone, and then it'll be free for you, right?
Yeah.
So I get Disney Plus for free, right? Because
Why?
we have unlimited data on Verizon on my
Oh.
plan. So I did that, and then I was like, all right, I already have Hulu Plus, and it's like the same price as the whole Disney Plus bundle. So I changed it, went in and upgraded to the bundle, so now I have Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, and Hulu.
How do you
Nice.
do that?
Well, that's a good question because I did it, and then I can see no evidence that it's working. So I go right there on the Disney Plus page. You go there. It says, "All right, if you want to watch Hulu, click here." I click it, and then it wants a login, and it will only accept my original Hulu login, which is different than my Disney Plus login.
So I thought that was just me because we don't have Hulu in Canada, but the same thing happened to me.
right, and
Yeah.
then ESPN Plus is just the ESPN app.
With a plus on next to it.
And then you click the plus thing, and then when I tried to watch something from the on-demand feature, I have to enter in my cable login from Comcast. I think it's a scam. I don't think there is a bundle. You're just paying Disney.
You don't have to link them? You're not linking
They're
them by
not
doing
linked
that?
by login, password, anything, even though you do it off of the
I'm
same
just
site.
going to go out on a limb here,
Don't do it.
knowing your past history, that we're missing a step somewhere.
I would say so too, but if you Google it, This is a very, very popular complaint.
They have had a lot of tech issues.
Well, actually,
And specifically, people that were already Hulu Plus subscribers are bitching for this very same reason. Because because when I read that beforehand, I was like, well, I'm just going to cancel all my Hulu Plus shit, so I have to sign up. But it tells you, don't do that. Don't worry about it. You're not going to get charged double. We will see.
Hey, integrating software is a bitch.
Yeah.
What is
You
on
gotta
Hulu,
not
by
mess
the way?
up the original one.
Besides,
So Hulu has a lot of shows, like just
There's some
regular
great
occurring-
TV series.
they got live
Man in the High
sports now.
Castle.
Yeah.
No, it was Amazon.
That's Amazon.
I only when
I
I had it, I
watched-
only
Hulu has
watched,
live sports.
I only watched Rick and
that
Morty.
is a commercial. Can't confirm it.
I do love it because I can watch Thursday Night Football in my bedroom.
Yeah,
I think they have like South
Amazon,
Park and Family Guy.
Rick and Morty. I
they
used to
definitely
watch
have
on it, I
South Park.
believe.
Oh, you get Spotify for free.
Big cartoons.
George Clooney had
I
a
think
good.
they got Jersey Shore.
George Clooney had a good original series on there about the bomber pilots of World War II. I forget what it was called, Catch 22 or something like that. It was really good. Every now and then they have something, but I'm like, I was going to get rid of it until I found out about this bundle thing, and I was like, I'll do it because I really wanted ESPN Plus. But as far as I can tell, I already had it. If I paid $3.99 a month,
Well, you get the fights though, right? You get the ESPN Plus
can
has all
rent
those new fights, right?
And hockey games.
hockey games. There was a lot of hockey, a lot of
shit.
baseball too. I mean, you can watch almost any baseball
Can't wait
game.
for playoffs, Nick.
Yeah.
Baseball season comes around. That'll be
NBA.
fun.
Was that a show?
There you go.
I don't know. I think he was trying to be a fake Chicago fan again, I think.
No, I was reading. Sorry. Yeah, they have nothing at all.
Who's
Like
that?
for the TV shows, The Handmaiden, The Runaway, Castle Rock,
Handmaid's Tale.
Oh yeah. There's
Pretty
three
big show.
dots.
That was good.
You liked it?
Yeah,
A
that's
lot of people like
the
that.
top three shows they
It's a
have
huge
though.
show.
It's those three.
Yeah, you're right. They don't come. Yeah, they're not really hammering it. I think that's why they had. Oh, just lump us in a bundle. We're not good enough to be on there. We get it. So they did. I mean, Netflix though has come. This is really all this competition.
It's great.
Is great for Netflix. Netflix came out with a bunch of original. If they keep making shit like the Dolomite thing, and then these new series and stuff, like their original stuff is really good.
Are they
I
gonna
like
spend too much money on trying to do all these original stuff though, and like be too far ahead of like they're basing the whole?
Will they end up
Like the
Just
Star
the-
Wars thing? How much money do you think they've spent on the Star
So
Wars thing?
much money.
But they have.
They have so much.
But I
They
think
made
it's-
60 mil the
billions.
first
I
I
month.
think it's
so
like the
yeah.
Netflix documentaries that put them over the top. Like some of those.
Yeah, you're not going to
documentaries
get
they have.
that anywhere else.
And that new Paul Rudd series is supposed to be good. I mean, they have a lot of
It was
good
solid.
shit. Yeah. But I think maybe do they end up partnering with Amazon at some point?
Probably.
Ooh, I don't know.
Because nobody,
Or
Amazon
does
can do whatever they want.
Does
Amazon
Amazon do their
Prime.
own thing? Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Prime.
they already do.
Amazon Prime has good shows. That Goliath show with Billy Bob Thornton is good. Like
That's where
Jack
Jack Ryan's
Ryan.
at?
Jack Ryan.
Oh, so they're already
Boys.
on the map then.
And if they didn't make $1 from it, who gives a fuck? They already have so much
Yeah, it
money.
doesn't even matter.
and they have good movies on there now too. Actually,
Yeah.
Really?
yeah.
And like-
Faster. You ever seen Faster?
I think Amazon's in a good spot just because they were first.
Well, and also,
market.
But
so
do y'all
many
think they'll
people
ever
have-
just try to buy Netflix?
That would be a
Or
lot
I'm
of
sorry.
money.
Would that
I
be
meant
worth it for
Netflix.
Netflix?
No,
Yeah,
Netflix
there
is in a
you
good
go.
spot because they were first.
I think
Yeah,
Amazon's
okay.
in a good spot because some people have Prime just for the
Yes,
the actual
exactly.
shopping thing. That it's just an add-on to get all the
Like I forget
video.
I have the streaming service all the time. I
Yeah.
forget it exists.
Yes.
Yeah. And like, if you're not a pirate like you motherfuckers, and you rent movies, like it's always a couple bucks cheaper to rent it on Amazon Prime than it is like Comcast
Yeah.
for new movies. So I don't know. I would
Shiver me timbers.
I would pirate them too. I'm just lazy.
Oh, I pirated Parasite this weekend.
How was
Okay,
okay.
tell us about the subtitled
It was pretty
Japanese
good.
movie.
Korean.
Korean,
Korean
by the way.
movie.
Is it worth it?
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah?
it is. It's like a dark comedy, but it's not.
It's a comedy? I thought
yeah,
it was a horror.
no, I thought it was like there are some scary elements to it, but I thought it was more like going to be something about a virus or
Me
a
too.
bug or an actual parasite infecting people's bodies. It's not. It's about a poor family that takes advantage of this naive rich family and starts working for them and undermining them. And it's awesome. There's
Really?
some cool twists in it. Yeah. It's violent at times.
But you had to read the whole thing.
Yeah. It's in
No
Korean.
breaks.
There are subtitles.
No breaks.
No. All gas, no brakes.
Boy, I
they
don't
take a
know.
shot at North Korea in the middle of it.
Do they?
yeah.
Oh, nice. Maybe I'll give it a try.
You're not going to.
Subtitles. Subtitles are tough.
But especially if something's supposed to be funny, because it's, you know what I mean.
It's not like laugh out loud funny. It's like kind of irony.
Because I won't get like the voice inflection, that you usually use in comedy.
I mean, you still hear
satire.
it, Todd.
I won't understand it. I'll be like, Is he
Turns the
asking
volume off.
Is he asking a question? Or?
Trust me, the inflection is still.
Where was the inflection? Over what word?
Yeah, I don't know what South Korean like sarcasm sounds like. I gotta admit,
It's well written. Let's say that.
Oh yeah.
okay.
Just think of it as a well-written
It's a
picture book.
Yeah. There you go. It's moving pictures. It's a moving picture book.
You think there's ever been a movie with subtitles that doesn't match the words at all? And you're just like reading something that doesn't like compare.
That'd be
to-
hilarious.
I always wanted to make our own of that.
They used to do that with the remember the Hitler clip where he was just screaming.
Oh,
It was like
yeah.
PlayStation versus
Yeah.
Xbox or whatever and stuff like that. Those were good. I mean,
Yeah,
we could,
those are always funny. I think.
There was a comedy kung fu movie that they dubbed over, and it was completely off of
Steve
like,
Odenkirk did it.
yeah, completely wrong.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
As I mentioned on here,
Hilarious.
Fist, what? No,
Fist of-
Kung Pao, Legend of the something. It is hilarious. I mean, it's a complete old kung fu movie, and they have dubbed over the voices. And then he put himself into the kung fu movie via green screen. And you can't tell. It looks like he just filmed this with all these people. It's amazing.
It's just him in front of a green screen the entire movie.
Yeah, but you can't tell. Like he's interacting with the other actors. I think maybe a couple other times other actors had to green
Yeah.
screen in too. But he bought a kung fu movie that's in another language and then inserted himself into it, and they dub over all the voices, which is hilarious shit. So, oh my god, it's so good. We should watch it in here one day. You'll lose your shit. But you have to get high. That helps.
Naturally.
I mean, it's funny
I'm
anyway.
not watching any movie. I gotta read. No, I'm just kidding. I'll watch it.
It's dubbed over. It's good. Bailey, what'd you do this weekend?
I went back to my high school to watch a regional football game
There you go. They win.
because we were the last team to make it to regionals.
Yeah, go Tigers.
oh, were you honored?
No. We were asked to be there, and then we were told that we were going to be in the locker room. And then we got there and said, okay, what are we doing? And no one ever answered us, which is fine. I don't want to talk in front of these kids. That I don't know a single person on the team anymore.
right.
Yeah.
So
Did they win?
They did win. Yeah,
There
we're
you
going
go.
on to semi-state. But it reminded me of the great times I had on that football team. I transferred to Triton my junior year, and whenever I showed up, I was a running back and a corner from Shelbyville. And my first week of practice, I was with the corners coach, and he told me, like, all right, we're going to get you up to starting corner, whatever your junior year. I was like, all right, cool. And that coach left that practice, went and got a new job, never told anyone that he was looking for me for starting corner. So I worked my way down to nose tackle.
Yeah.
5'8", 200 pounds. So that was a good time. And then that entire junior to senior summer, I was talking to my buddy, messing around with him, was like, oh, you're going to tear your ACL. Oh, you're going to tear your ACL. It was an ongoing joke with us. Third play, first game my senior year, I ended up tearing my ACL. So that's about karma incarnate.
Yeah. Oh god.
And I remember our head coach telling me, he was yelling at me as I was limping off the field with my unstable knee, "You can't even play in a game!" My knee's wobbling more than a drunk girl on the dance floor. So yeah, it was great being home.
Yeah,
Good
that
memories.
sucked.
Good
Yeah.
memories.
It was a great move to move schools. It was a better situation, but then like he was supposed to be the starting running back that year for Shelbyville, and he ends up having to play defense and JV for a year so they can teach him how to be nose tackle. Way undersized,
Yeah.
just mean and strong, I guess. And then first game varsity next year, oh, knee blew up. Like fuck.
I didn't know that. I didn't know you were an ACL tearer.
Yeah, it was
yeah.
great. I was running sideways, chasing a play, running down the line, and a guy pushed me.
Just
it was
barely, like barely, just a little off balance.
Little
but it
nudge.
was enough
Yeah.
that like my knee
Like
didn't
stepped weird.
expect to hit the ground.
Yeah,
Weak ass ligaments.
that's
Oh no, Nick.
it's your fault, Todd.
Giving holiday gifts is great. You know what stinks worse than Zito's feet? Overspending on all those gifts.
Wow.
Oh,
So why spend more than you have to? Finding the lowest price is easy if you have Honey.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Honey's a free browser extension that automatically finds the best promo codes wherever you
That's pretty
shop
awesome.
online. This means you always get the best deals without even trying on over 20,000 sites such as Amazon, eBay, J.Crew, Sephora, Expedia, Target, Best Buy. I bought my mother a gift, and because I spent all my money in the casino last weekend, I saved money
Nice.
using Honey.
nice.
I'm not going to tell you what it is because I'm not going to ruin the surprise for her.
You shouldn't.
Oh, yeah, you shouldn't have.
Honey's found it's over 10 million members, over $1 billion in savings.
Is that a lot?
That's a lot.
That's
That's a lot.
A lot.
With support at over 20,000 stores online, it's the best way to save cash online. Honey has over 100,000 5-star reviews on Google Chrome Store. If you don't believe us, take their word for it.
Wow.
If you're buying gifts this holiday season, then you need Honey. If you're not, you probably know someone who is, so do them a solid and tell them about Honey. Honey can help make sure that's what you're getting the best price for whatever you're buying. It's free, easy to use, and installs in just 2 clicks. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/heartland. That's joinhoney.com/heartland.
What about Tua, man?
Oh.
That sucks.
The Bo Jackson.
suck.
You got Bo
The
Jackson.
Bo Jackson hip fracture.
Did his artery get like it was the exact same thing?
Something like that
Pretty
about a
sad.
wall.
That's what they were worried about. I don't.
Nothing's came out exactly
No.
what happened medical wise, but
But
every
he's
person
done.
had said like the amount of pain he was in and
Well,
like
it's a life lesson.
sit out.
Sit
don't-
down when you're up.
Yeah.
When coach says
Set your
stop.
stars.
I mean, that's what.
Don't run up the score.
When you are a tryhard and you try to do more than you're supposed to, you'll blow your
Especially
hip
in a
out.
game when they didn't need him really.
I'm pretty sure the score ended after he went out. It was 0-0.
When your boss tells you to do something,
38-7.
hey, you know what? It's a Friday, and your boss walks over to your cube and says, "Hey, you've been doing a great job. Why don't you get out of here?" And
Do you think that really was said? Do you think Saban
Yeah.
actually went over and said, "Hey, buddy, how about we sit you down"? Do you think
find
that conversation
I find
ever
that
happened?
No.
The
hard
report
to
was
believe.
They were working
the next
on-
drive he was coming out.
Yeah, they're working on the
I'm just
2-minute
talking
drill.
about life
He had to-
Oh, okay.
in general.
they had to practice the 2-minute drill. You didn't want to miss that.
Yeah.
If you leave early on that Friday, you go home and you have a great weekend. If you say, "No, boss, I'm going to stay and work a little bit longer," you probably die in a car accident on the way home.
You're right. Don't push the envelope on a Friday.
You hate to see things go sideways for Saban.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah. I mean, that program has struggled.
Great
Such a good
coach like
guy.
that. I mean,
Yeah.
all these years, never
Did
screwed
really well
anybody
in the
over,
NFL.
and
Thanks for finding a little.
never sold out on any NFL teams. It's great. I mean,
Never.
You hate to see it.
Poor guy.
Hate to see it. Zito, how about your weekend? You were at the college game day?
Yes, we did. We were in Waco, Texas.
Nice.
And
There
then
it is.
yeah, very, very fun. Pat obviously jumped in the water.
Absurd.
Yeah.
Him jumping
Belly
in the canal
flop,
just
belly
took
flop.
over the
Insane.
world.
Yeah.
It looked like it hurt.
Yeah, he said his chest was in pain.
Yeah.
It was a
very
bolo tie though.
tight,
The bolo tie.
very high
absorbed it.
fall.
What an awesome moment.
Yeah. Like he kind of did that on his own will.
I was watching
really?
it on my phone, and I started getting texts in the group text, and it hadn't happened on my
Oh,
phone
yeah,
yet.
yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, okay, something
yeah.
big's gonna happen." And I was like 2 minutes behind.
Yeah, it was the same thing because I was on a stream because we
Yeah.
don't have ESPN back home.
My phone
and I
was
got
blowing
that
up.
text. And
What
I
do
was
you
like,
mean you don't have ESPN?
Don't have it
TSN,
in
Paul.
Canada. TSN, Sportsnet,
Yikes.
fired Don Cherry. I mean, whatever.
It took
big
over the
story.
internet though, for
Yeah.
sure. I thought we were done with the canal.
Yeah.
Finally, and I'm sure he did too. But like, it could have been more perfect to bring it back in that way.
What did he say before he jumped?
Last time I did this,
Allegedly.
I allegedly ended up in a jail cell or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last time I allegedly did this or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah. Probably my last day on college. Last time on college game day. Last time I did this, I went to jail. And then boom. Yeah, it was pretty epic. And that's the best way to put it to bed forever, probably. I mean, it's done. He beat everybody else to it. Yeah, your joke is nowhere near as good as this one. So, boom.
Very true.
Yeah, so eat it.
What did you do, Todd,
I-
besides kill mice?
Killed mice a lot. I went to some little comedy seminar thing. It was cool. Got to see a bunch of comics I hadn't seen for a long time.
They taught you how to
Talk
do
comedy. Yeah, they taught me a lot.
Did they really?
No, we just. I was like, what? Yeah, I mean, I do learn something every time from somebody. Anytime we get together, and it was all for like just share information. I talk podcasting a little bit,
Yeah.
and then Scott Long, another buddy of mine, he's on Caliendo's podcast full time now. So it was cool to find out how he's doing it because he streams in. Yeah, and then some other people that booking. I'm always like interested in these people that start their own. Like, there's a guy here that has Let's Comedy. And he books like some of the biggest comics around in like weird alternative venues. You know what I mean? Like big bar rooms or something like that. But I mean, dudes from Comedy Central, like all that. So it's cool to see what's going on with him and his crew. Because it's shit like that, like it's like Comedy Bang Bang or, just these brands come up from beginnings like that.
Yeah.
And he's got a real shot. I mean, he's like really connected with everybody from coast to coast. So it's been cool to see. And other than that, just some friends, just shooting the shit, drink some beers. It's always good to drink beer before noon. Have a reason for it.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Marnie was on call all weekend. She kept getting called in. Dude, I tell you what. There are so many livers that get replaced. I know.
There's a lot of drinking.
Never-ending basis.
Oh, so that's how it works. She's at home, and then they call her in. Or
yeah.
she's always
If
there.
she takes calls, she's
They're
just
gonna live her.
Yeah, she'll get the bat phone goes off with the and then she looks
Liver,
at it
liver,
like, oh,
liver.
Yep, got 2
So
livers
she's a lot
to
of
do.
speed.
Huh?
Is she a lot of speed?
I don't. She doesn't actually have the liver. Bringing it to the hospital.
Deliver the liver.
If there's a bunch of rats in it, because it's in your house.
Well, I used
It's
to.
infested. What were you doing?
Troopers do organ relays all the time.
Yeah.
While I was on state police, eye relays were a big one. So for eye donors, giving eyes for a transplant, and you could haul balls when you got those organs. You just were lighting sirens and you run as fast and hard as you want. And sometimes you'd pick it up at like the county line, like an hour away, and get to just haul balls for like an hour to Indianapolis to the hospital with them. It was pretty cool. It broke up your day. You got to do it.
I thought
What?
you were gonna say like you accidentally hauled balls too much one time.
That's what she said.
Crashed.
Yeah.
Just eyeballs all over the road. It's okay. 5-second rule. I'm wiping it off. You'll be fine. We got some good listener questions we put together. You guys are doing a great job. Keep sending those in. We're looking at them. And every now and then we'll run a contest. We're not running the contest this week. Just wait for it. You can win merch, just not every week. But keep sending your questions because we love them. And we got one here that's kind of personal. We used to get personal, like, hey, what should I do type questions, and they were kind of fun to do. Nick pulled one today, so, yeah, let's bring it back a little bit.
Riddle me this, riddle me that.
Remember, there are no stupid questions, just stupid people.
Excuse me. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
All right, question number 1, Diggs.
Question number 1, Todd. With Myles Garrett's actions leading to a debate in the media if he should be criminally charged, what do you all think it would actually take for a player to get criminally charged during an NFL game? Or if you were all in the NFL, what would each of you do to be criminally charged?
I say hit a fan. Hit a spectator. Happened to Mouse and Palace.
Mouse and Palace, yeah.
Like, you can touch other players, you just can't touch fans. So if he would have reached out and grab a fan and punch him right in the mouth, you're probably going to get charged.
Unless they're on the field, though. If they get on the field.
True.
Yeah.
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 If you hit someone with a helmet and their brains are on the field, I think that might do it.
Great point.
It happened in hockey. Todd Bertuzzi
Yeah.
with Steve Moore.
Oh, yeah.
Punched him, knocked him out, fell into the ice, and then he landed on top of
Almost
him.
died.
Pretty much
Yeah,
ruined
that
his
was,
career. But that was the only time I remember it happening between
What about
players.
Brashear when he got hit with the stick?
Yeah.
I don't
And
know.
those were results of injuries happening and it being retroactive.
Correct.
Like the injury happened, and so like with the Myles Garrett thing, obviously Rudolph is okay, so there's not gonna be anything like that.
Yeah.
That's what the people forget is the act was plenty enough to get him charged criminally. The act itself. If he splits his head open and fucks him up, he's going to jail.
Yeah.
He would have been charged. I don't care what anybody says. 100%. I can tell you as a former cop, that prosecutor is helpless if he splits his fucking brain pan
Well,
open.
also, if you're Mason Rudolph, if you can't play football anymore, you have to charge him. You
Just
know what
to
I
get-
mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Like if your career is done.
Well, and it doesn't. He doesn't have to press charges. The prosecutor can do it on their own.
Yeah.
So if the injury is significant enough, he causes brain damage. He puts him in a coma.
Never play again.
He can never play again. He can't pronounce words right. He forgets his nines. He is going to jail. He's getting charged. It's just the only reason he didn't, and that's what people are forgetting, is because the Castro deflected the swing enough that he wasn't hurt.
But like I think you'd have to go full like wrestling heel, like walk over and grab like the first down chains and put them around somebody's neck.
Yes,
and
that'd
like,
be awesome.
hold it in there, and like you can, not even just like doing it for a second is enough. I think you have to do it until their head pops off to get charged.
Also, I'd like it to be clear that I don't think any of us in here think that Myles Garrett should be charged.
No,
Not from what happened. No.
No. Okay.
No.
But like I think like
Before
Albert
we get
Hainsworth-
fucking tweets about it, we
Yeah.
don't think he should be charged.
Like,
Yeah. Just know
Hainsworth-
that the act was enough. It's just it all just depends on if the guy gets hurt bad enough.
Yeah, if Mason gets hits and his eyeballs pop out of his head,
Yep. Going to jail.
and Todd is racing those eyeballs to the nearest hospital.
You show your dick, national TV. Pull your pants down and
that'll
wave
do
your
it.
dick at the camera.
That'll do it.
Go to jail.
LeBron did it.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
That might kill Joe Buck. if he saw that. That would kill him. So then, yeah, I guess you could charge him for manslaughter too.
Yeah. He killed Joe Buck with his dick.
Should I say who that question was from, by the way?
Yep. Who was it?
Christian Babini.
Job, Christian.
Good job, Christian.
Good
I thought you were gonna say
question.
Myles Garrett. I was so excited. Just want to know what to do.
Let me know next steps.
Just take your dick out next time.
Next question. Question number 2.
Question number 2. Longtime fan of the show. This is Daniel Roberts, 51.
What's up?
Hey, Dan.
I got offered a job in England today. Only problem is I've got a lease with my best friend and a truck I owe way too much on that I don't know how to deal with. Suggestions.
Fuck them.
Yeah, I mean, the lease part's
Want
easy.
the job or not?
The lease part's easy. I mean, you could find someone else to live there.
Yeah.
That happens all the time.
So someone told me this, and I don't know if it's true. If you take a job that causes you to leave an area to where like you couldn't live on your lease anymore, are you able to close that lease?
Yeah, he can break his lease. But what he's saying
He doesn't
probably
wanna
is
fuck over
my
his friend.
roommate's going to be responsible for the entire.
Correct. So, I'm surprised the job normally would
Compensate
if
you
it's a
for
good
that.
company. They would help you out with that. Not the truck part, because that's on you.
Yeah. I did. Yeah, you should have told us what the job was too. That might have helped.
You have to fake your own death.
Okay.
Oh,
And I would suggest doing it in the truck
Yep.
so that it's an auto-related accident.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Send
'Cause
it off
then,
the cliff.
you might get some insurance money out of it to a beneficiary, and you don't have to kill the roommate in like a gas explosion in
There
the
you
apartment.
go.
or
Make your
something.
roommate the beneficiary. So it takes,
No, and then you got time when you have a twin brother or sister. I don't know if it's a
Who lives in London.
it's a guy.
guy.
It's a guy.
Yeah. And
Bingo.
then they get all the money.
The job would have helped, because if you're going there to be
a waiter. Yeah.
I want to make it big.
if you're going there to be like a guy who like cleans the red phone booths.
Right.
So much
Don't
cum
want
in
that.
those.
Don't want that.
I don't know. That might be a specialty job.
It might pay a
Those
lot.
aren't anywhere else.
Biohazard.
I would love to know what kind of job this is that you're going to England to get.
Maybe the guard.
God damn it, Daniel! Let us know what the job.
We
is.
need more info, Daniel.
Tweet him
Follow up.
back.
Damn,
If it's a dream job, you don't let anything stop you. Report the truck stolen, drive it off a cliff. Fuck your roommate. He'll figure it out.
I mean, living in England probably pretty cool.
No,
Drunk
expensive
by
as
noon.
fuck. Gas is sold by liter. I don't know what that means, but it sounds insane.
Sold by
Very
leader in
evident you
Canada
don't
too.
Is it?
Yeah.
That sucks.
You trying to do conversions?
I think
would
anywhere
be-
that has the metric system, it's sold by liters.
Anywhere but here.
Anywhere but the United States.
That's where I draw the line.
At the border.
You do liters?
Yeah.
How many liters of gas fill up your car?
Trick question.
Good question.
Depends how many kilometers
It's
you're
a dollar.
driving.
It's $1.36 right now, so it costs me $1.50 to fill at home.
2.2 liters in a gallon.
Good
That's
question.
I
also
have
Canadian.
no idea what any of this is.
Yeah, this is math.
150 Canadians, probably
Don't worry about it, pal.
about 200 American.
How like
Do you-
air? Oh, sorry. go
Sorry.
on.
Do you do ounces like when you order beer? Is it hey 24 ounces,
Just a
32
pint.
ounces?
Everyone just
Oh,
orders
drugs. How about
pints.
drugs? Like you don't buy a gram, you buy a liter.
No, you buy grams.
Grams metric system.
Yeah, metric system.
Idiot.
Really?
I mean, not
Kilograms.
that I would know, but
Pounds.
that's what I've been told.
But if you were to,
So I've been using metric system this whole time.
And some things.
Yeah.
Why do we draw the line at like drugs?
Well, I don't think that's a government
think-
standard.
I think the
I
drugs
think
is-
everybody speaks the same language when it comes to drugs.
Yeah.
So no matter where you're from.
These drug dealers in other countries, they come from other countries. They're not going to break it down the conversion rates.
You break your app out.
All right. Question number 3.
Question number 3. This is from Mr. Mehoff.
Jack.
Maybe. Could be. What is a spin-off or movie sequel that you wish was never made? And what is one that you wish they would make? I wasn't a big fan of the second Titanic movie.
That's impossible.
Which
That's
was
literally impossible.
You never seen it?
There's no such thing.
What do you mean?
You're talking about The Great Gatsby.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think you said Titanic number 2.
No. The second one was Great Gatsby.
Look here, Put.
Dumb and Dumber.
Oh.
The second Dumb and Dumber.
So
Dumb and
bad.
Dumber.
Was-
No,
Yeah,
no,
was the
there was
dumbest.
even the one in between that was way worse.
No,
Dumbest.
that's what I'm talking about.
Dumb and Dumber,
Dumb and
the one
Dumber.
where it didn't have Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Dumb and Dumber
Yeah, yeah.
did not have Jim Carrey, and it had the lookalike guys. Was
Stuck.
the
It was
worst.
so bad.
The
dude.
third one they made to try to make up for it wasn't bad, but that second one,
Anchorman 2.
Yes.
there you
Someone
go.
had to say
I
it.
would gladly leave out on the curb.
Boondock Saints 2 was not great.
Not great.
it was
I
the
mean,
worst.
obviously,
Bad Boys 3.
Zombieland too.
Oh, shut
Terrible.
up.
I mean, come on.
that
Someone
was
had
a
to say it.
catastrophe
Someone had to say
level bad.
Pathetic, really.
The Home Alone 2.
Whoa.
Are
Are you trying to get smacked
You
in the
mean-
mouth?
Come on.
It's almost December.
New York's better
Todd.
than the first one.
You're an idiot.
New York's better than New York's better than one.
Oh, it was so
New York
fucking
is so-
redundant.
Come on.
Oh, come
You don't like the bird lady. You hate birds. That's why.
Yeah,
Duncan's
Home Alone was
toy
so
chest?
good.
Duncan's toy
Duncan.
chest.
Yeah.
2 turtle
Doves.
So repetitive. Home Alone was
Yeah,
just
but the
a
pranks
classic.
were so much better in 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
he had the
debatable.
paint cans.
3 sucked, though.
3 sucked.
Three sucked.
Yeah, we can all say that 3 sucked.
Technology. They try using technology.
Yeah,
You can't do
3
that.
Cooler toys, but yeah.
3 sucked.
3 sucked.
Fucking Tim, the hotel guy. I can't remember his last name. Famous actor.
Oh,
Yep.
Speed. Second Speed was bad.
Speed 2 cruise
the
control.
boats?
Yeah, so bad.
The leeches.
You
Didn't even-
are on some dangerous ground, my
Fake
friend.
fake Keanu.
You liked Fake Keanu
No, I did not. That was,
with
Sharknado
Patrick?
too.
I can sit here
What's
and
his
bash
last
it.
name?
Anaconda
Oh,
2.
the cruise one was
Huh?
so bad.
Anaconda 2 I hated. Sharknado 2 I hated.
Yeah,
yeah.
all those were bad. Karate Kid should never made a second one, or a third one, or a fourth one.
Oh.
Those were all bad.
Why?
Huh?
Why do you hate the fourth one?
Dude, it was bad. Bad.
Was Rush Hour 2
Will
good?
Smith's kid? You're
Rush Hour 2.
Yeah,
was
Rush
really
Hour
good.
2 is really good.
Didn't like it.
What about
Which one was
Final
2?
Destination? Where do you draw the
2
line
was
there?
Red
There's
Dragon.
like
Juntao?
40 of them, aren't there?
Red Dragon Casino.
Juntal.
What are we talking
believe
about
so.
over there?
Rush Hour.
Rush Hour 2.
Oh yeah, should never done that.
That was
What?
Rush Hour 3.
Come on.
Yeah.
What? Juntao.
Juntao was 2, but the
Juntao was
casino
good.
was 3.
2 still good.
Casino Red
3
Dragon?
2 was good.
We're out on 3.
Blues Brothers 2 was horrible.
Oh, yeah. I hate to say
I
it,
don't remember
too.
that one.
Not even good.
either.
Yeah, I don't
It
remember.
wasn't
John
called
Goodman
2.
instead of Belushi.
Oh, speaking of
passed
John
away.
Goodman, the movie I would make as a spinoff or whatever would be his character in The Big Lebowski. I would make a whole movie.
Yes.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
Sobchak.
Walter would be a great character for a spinoff.
Can I get Rookie of the Year, too?
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah.
He re-injures his arm, and he goes back to pitch.
Yeah.
Oh, as
Yeah,
an
it'll probably
adult,
stink, but yeah.
Yeah.
Or they just put a screw in and they tighten it again.
Oh, he just gets Tommy John.
Yeah, they just tighten it with a key before each game.
I like how they just gave he gave himself Tommy John. The whole entire premise of that movie.
It's actually a true story at this point. Most pitchers that come back from Tommy John
better.
are usually better.
Thank you, Rookie of the Year.
Thank you.
that movie, The Rookie, with
Oh.
Dennis Quaid, that was a real story. He had the surgery, sat idle for a while, coaching high school baseball, and then came
I-
back. He could throw like 99.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I feel like
Texas.
Dennis Quaid would play you in a movie.
Yeah.
I would love to have Dennis Quaid play me in a movie.
Step Brothers 2, I think, would also be.
By the way, he's on our pitch list to be interviewed as a guest.
No way.
Let's go. Let's
It's
go.
a maybe coming up.
I think I want a second shooter.
Yeah.
Two.
They did
I
a
was
TV
thinking of
show.
how it would work because like he was just kind of done. We'll figure it out though.
Do you think Mark Wahlberg is the main actor, or do you think that it's someone else and Mark
Donnie.
Wahlberg?
We replaced him with Donnie. Way better movie.
Shooter 2, The Grassy Knoll.
Schindler's
I-
List. I think we could do a second one of those.
I would have. I want
I want
the
to see. I want to see what he did afterward. You know, he probably did some other good things. Maybe created some other good lists for other things.
Saving Private Ryan too.
I want the town
Okay.
too.
Oh,
Yes.
The town too has to happen.
Yes.
Yeah, what happened to him after he went to Florida?
Right?
he ate oranges.
Disappeared. He waited.
He came up with some new crimes. I feel like got a new group together.
Jeremy Renner, when he's running away, grabbing that random pop on the ground and snipping it, is
He
still
started
one
the
of the
Tampa Bay
best.
Lightning.
Drop your weapon.
Became a Dolphins fan.
Of course, Hancock. We gotta have a second. Hancock. Oh yeah, it'd just be epic. That was one of the.
I
Best
mean, you
movies.
lost your credibility with this segment
And-
hours ago.
I am legend. What happened
Two?
with when
You're
they
right,
reached
that
the
is
new
pretty good.
city?
Who
Yeah.
cares?
I mean, what happened to World War Z too? Wasn't that supposed to be fun?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it is.
supposed to
I'm
come
still
out.
making it.
That'll be good.
Oh, you think?
If Brad's in it, what do you
He's
mean?
not- I don't think he is in it.
Well, if Brad's not in it,
There's
that'll
no
be
more
shit.
letters.
Still more letters.
You can't make another
XYZ.
one.
World War Z. Well,
Will be DJs?
they'll make the prequel World War X. Why?
Oh, prequel.
I think Bridesmaids but this time they do it with all guys.
Groomsmen.
Called the Groomsmans.
Who'd you put in that movie then?
Probably Bradley Cooper,
Eggsy.
Colrad.
From the Kingsman.
Zach Galifianakis,
Bill Hader,
Everybody from the Hangover.
Walton Goggins.
But we had Bill Hader. Yeah, I like it. All right, well, it's a good episode.
Yeah, it
You
was.
guys?
I enjoyed
Thanks for coming in. Glad everybody made it. Thank you for listening. If you are not doing anything this Saturday, November 23rd, and you live anywhere near Fort Wayne, Indiana, I will be there telling some stories on a microphone and drinking Rolling Rock.
Here you go, Todd.
Please join the Tiger Room. Great time last year. Just go to toddcomedy.com if you want tickets for that. Otherwise, we are out.